All right, happy Friday morning, Baylor School. Let's go ahead and find our seats, please, so we can begin. I want to say a few things before I invite our introducer to come up here. First of all, a warm welcome to our visiting prospective boarding families. They're up there on the balcony. We're glad you're with us. We're honored by your visit, and we ordered up some nice weather for you today, so you're going to have a great time while you're on campus. And the other thing is, with everything going on in the world right now, and especially in our country, obviously we had a prayer service yesterday. If there's anyone who needs to come and feels like I've just got a lot on my mind, on my heart, and it's making me feel just kind of, come talk to me. Come talk to the counseling staff. We're here for you all. Talk to your coaches, talk to your teachers, talk to your parents. It's not good to walk around holding those kinds of pent-up, confusing feelings. So I encourage you all to reach out to someone you trust and talk, because the only way we're going to get through these kinds of times is when we talk to each other and honor each other's presence. So just a little flag for that. Now, we have three amazing speakers this morning, and to introduce them, please welcome Clara Peggies.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. Our first senior speaker today is a very good friend of mine. She's compassionate and forgiving in nature, and she's the kind of friend you know will always be by your side. She's a friend everyone needs in their life, and I'm so grateful she's a part of mine. Petra, I'm so proud of you and so ready to hear all that you have to share. So everyone please join me in welcoming our first speaker of the day, Petra Lund, to the stage.
What is the meaning of worth? Who or what determines who is worthy? Growing up, my mom always preached to my sister Callista and I that we need to know our worth. As I look around this room today, I see a room filled with worthy people. Worth can come from so many different things. It can be measured by grades, success, relationships, or achievements. But at its core, and what I hope you can hear from me today, is that worth is about how you see yourself and how you believe you deserve to be seen. For a long time, I let the outside world define my worth. What I looked like, who accepted me, asking a frequent question to myself, do I even fit in? I tried hard to shape myself into what I thought others wanted. Sophomore year in particular left me questioning if I was even worthy. I felt like I was on a roller coaster I couldn't control, one that kept pulling me further and further away from who I really was and wanted to be. Driving, boys, opportunities to engage in what I'd always been told was typical teenage behavior. It was all so much. And trying to conform, I lost pieces of myself and even relationships that had once meant a lot. But it was during the summer before junior year, sitting in quiet moments of reflection, that I started to rediscover something deeper. I realized that my worth wasn't something other people could decide. It came from within me. And most importantly, I began to understand that my worth is rooted in what God sees in me. That shift led me to a more meaningful journey in faith. I became a wildlife leader for middle schoolers, helping them explore their own faith and walking alongside them on their journey in Christ. It's a role I cherish deeply, and one I never would have stepped into without experiencing the struggle, followed with the encouragement and support of my young life leader, Lizzie. I'm forever grateful for her example and the light she's been in my life. Junior year became a season of healing and growth. When I leaned into living a life true to myself, I made lifelong friends who showed me what real, genuine friendship looks like. Friends who reminded me I could fully show up, and they would love and value me just as I am. And I finally began to see that worth isn't something you chase. It's already there. You may just have to pull back the curtain. As I prepare to leave Baylor, I carry so many lessons with me. But the one I want to pass on, especially to the underclassmen, is this. Know your worth. You are enough. You remember your value isn't found in what others think of you. It's found in who you are. And for me, it's grounded in Christ. So find your people, the ones who truly see you, who make you feel safe, supported, and celebrated when you're your best and when you're your worst. Walking through the last 18 months with friends like this has been one of the greatest gifts of my life. Psalm 139, verses 13 and 14, has helped me find peace in who I am and was created to be. Psalm 139, verses 13 through 14 says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." I'm still learning and growing. None of us are perfect, but we all belong. And the mark we leave at Baylor in each other's lives will last far beyond graduation. To my parents, thank you for giving me the opportunity to grow up at such a special place for the past 7 years. To my sister Callista, I am so proud of you. I cannot wait to see everything you accomplish in your next years here. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you to Mrs. Rod, a person we all know and love. Thank you for giving us each a safe place, taking us in as one of your own, and teaching us so many life lessons. You're truly a blessing, and I'm so grateful Baylor gave us you. To my best friends, thank you for showing me what true friendship looks like. You've given me strength, joy, belonging, and of course, Gangnam. Thank you for all the car sing-alongs to Cleveland and all of recreation, to screaming and singing till our voices give out, to yellow cars and punch buggies. Thank you, Clara, and so much more. I'm deeply grateful to Baylor for the friendships I've made here, people from all corners of the world who've enriched my life in ways I've never expected. What a gift it is to share the stage with two of my best friends, Paige and Riley, who are two of the many people who have shown me what steadfast friendship looks like. I'm so grateful for you both, and I cannot wait to hear what you'll have to say. I know this is a very special day for the three of us, and no matter if they're here or not, we have so many people on our team supporting us and cheering us on. To the class of 2026, thank you for going with me. Here's to our last year together. Let's choose to be kind, to be together, and to be real. Our journey isn't over yet. It's just beginning, and I am so excited for what's still to come in our final months on the Hill. Thank you.
Thank you, Petra. That was an amazing message. It is truly an honor that I get to introduce one of my very best friends before she speaks today. She is loyal without fail and always, always genuine. She is truly one of the strongest, most driven, and resilient people I know. Paige, I am so incredibly proud of you, and I know we are all so ready for what you have to say on this special day. With that, please welcome Paige Thompson to the stage.
Okay. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the date 9/11? Most people probably think of a day in our country's history that was changed forever, which 9/11 definitely changed the world as we know it. But for me, 9/11 holds a little bit of a different significance. September 11th, 2023 is the day my dad passed away. My world stopped. How am I supposed to wake up the next day and just move on without him? He was one of the most important people in my life. I wish you all could have known my dad, but I hope today his legacy can make an impact on all of us. So, a few things about my dad. I can't remember my dad without thinking about his ability to win. No matter if it was playing baseball, golf, ping pong, or even just a card game, my dad was somehow going to win. Another thing, nothing was ever going to be serious. Nothing. He always knew how to put a smile on anyone's face, even if they were at the lowest part of their life. He never failed to brighten any room he walked into either. I've heard my friends say multiple times that my dad was the funniest person they'd ever met. He was always so full of life, even when you would think he couldn't be. After he passed, people would ask me what I was going to do to be able to make it through such an awful time in my life. And for a while, I never had an answer. But as I look back, I realized the most important thing that brought me through this was laughter. Laughter and family, of course. Laughter is a powerful tool. When trauma leaves you stressed with high levels of cortisol, laughter triggers the release of endorphins and lowers cortisol levels. This gave my nervous system a break from all the stress. Then there's cognitive flexibility. Humor helps people see situations from different perspectives. Focusing on positive memories helped me take control of my feelings. Trauma isolates people, but laughter is social. Laughter brings people together, just like my dad brought people together. This is how my family supported each other. We told stories, we laughed together. In the hours and days that followed my dad's passing, family and friends filled our household. Yes, of course, there were many tears shed. However, even though there was crying, you could always hear someone in the background laughing as we talked about my dad's incredible life and about all the joyful and funny moments we had with him. I even heard one of my dad's friends say, if your dad was here, this is exactly what he would want us doing, laughing right now instead of crying about him being gone. And he was correct. Now for a few stories about my dad. Late one night when we were on a family vacation, I was downstairs in the kitchen with my two older cousins, Mackenzie and AK, and we were baking cookies. We were trying to be as quiet as possible since the rest of my family was sleeping, but yeah, my dad had different plans. He decided he wanted to come down the stairs to see how annoying he could be, and he achieved his goal. He made so much noise, knocking stuff over and spilling stuff everywhere, but before he could get caught, he decided to run up the stairs. And if you know my dad, he's not a runner. But that night, he decided he wanted to try to be one. So after it sounded and looked like a tornado came through the house, we were 100% sure someone had to have woken up. And sure enough, we were right. My Aunt Libby had woken up and was making her way down the stairs. And the only thing we could think to say when she got down there was, "It was Andrew, we swear." And the next morning, my aunt asked my dad if it was him. And of course he said no. But we all know he is the only person that would do so much work to purposely get on other people's nerves. Then there was Halloween, when he was Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation. By now, you won't be surprised that he didn't just wear his Cousin Eddie costume at night, but he wore it the entire day. Everywhere he went that day, he was dressed as Cousin Eddie. Most people probably would have been embarrassed to walk around looking like that, but not my dad. He wasn't concerned with people judging him. He was more concerned with putting a smile on someone's face. Telling stories cements memories, and memories like this will last a lifetime for me. Memories are all I have left. Thankfully, the way my dad lived makes him so easy to remember. I'm so thankful that such a painful time in my life helped my family grow closer instead of pulling us apart. I learned what it looks like to take care of the people you love most. My granddad shared a piece of wisdom to me that I'll always remember. He said, "Friends will come in and out of your life, but family is forever. No matter what achievements and failures you go through during your years on earth, you will always have your family to cheer you on and pick you up whenever you need them." So, thank you to my family for always giving me a purpose in life, especially when I had to experience profound loss, something most kids my age don't have to experience until they're much older. Thank you to my mom. You are the strongest and kindest person I know. I strive to be just like you when I grow up. I hope over time I can find the words to express my gratitude and admiration for you. To my siblings, I'm so grateful that I get to call you not just my family, but my best friends. I'm beyond proud of each of you, and I can't wait to cheer you on in everything the future brings. My dad also installed the importance of relationships. The last time I saw him, Claire and I picked up a card full of him from their 30-year high school reunion. Listening to them tell jokes and laugh filled my heart with so much joy. I vividly remember me and Clara smiling and laughing the whole way home. I now know that one reason I value relationships in my life the way I do is because he modeled that for me. Riley and Petra, I'm so proud to share the stage with you today. I have some of the best friends I could ever ask for, and while the road to find each other wasn't necessarily smooth, it was so worth it. And Miss Ron, I don't know if I would have made it these last 2 years of high school without you. To Emo, you have been and will always be a tremendous role model for me. You've supported me through some of my darkest days, and even though most people say we're like oil and water because most of the time all we do is argue, you always know exactly what I need to hear. All that to say, life has a way of throwing curveballs full of unpredictable moments, most of which we will never understand or know why they had to happen. So when it all seems too heavy, too dark, so hard, remember the power of laughter, and remember the power of relationships. And like Coach Gibson, one of the greatest, most impactful people to walk into my life tells me, it's not about what happens to you, but about how you react to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Paige, for sharing your moving story with us. To close our speeches today is Riley Ramey. Riley embodies and lives with kindness. She's the type of person you know will always listen when you need her to, that you know you can rely on to give you sound advice, and will make you feel worthy and valued while doing so. Ry, I'm so proud and so excited to hear what you have for us today. Please join me in welcoming our last senior speaker, Riley Ramey, to the stage.
Paige really got the tears rolling today, that last one. Good morning, everyone. Before I get started, I should probably warn you, I'm a little emotional. So if my voice cracks or I start tearing up, just pretend it's part of the speech. Especially since Paige and Petra's words before me already touched me on another level. So I can't promise I'll hold it all together, but I do promise I'll make it through. And I truly appreciate you all for bearing with me. When I think about the people who have shaped me the most, my siblings are the very first to come to mind. Growing up with them hasn't always been easy. Sometimes they felt like my biggest competition, my loudest critics, or the ones who knew exactly how to push my buttons. But they've also been my first friends, my built-in teammates, and the girls who have stood by me through every high and low. First, I want to thank my parents for giving me the gift of being an older sister. It's given me the ability to see and understand relationships from a whole different perspective. I believe one of the most important relationships you can have in life is with your siblings. Parents leave too soon, and partners come often later, But in between, you'll always have your siblings. The bigger point is this: relationships are everything, especially the relationship I've built with my family. I know everyone comes from a different kind of family, different values, morals, and traditions, but no matter those differences, family has a way of shaping you into who you are, often in ways you don't recognize until much later. My siblings have taught me patience when I didn't want to be patient, humility when I thought I knew it all, and strength when I felt like giving up. They've shown me that love isn't always soft or quiet. Sometimes it's tough, messy, and honest, and I wouldn't trade that kind of love for anything. Sometimes I think I'm the one shaping my younger siblings, and in some ways that's true. I've been their role model for every year of their lives, but as I get closer into stepping into college, I've realized something even bigger. They're the ones who have shaped me. They've been my role models too, the ones I've looked up to, learned from, and grown alongside. From Renly, I've learned resilience, the strength to get back up no matter how many times life knocks you down, and I'll never forget the countless drawings she's left on my bed after some of my hardest days. I'm forever thankful for them. From Rosalind, I've learned compassion, the ability to put others before yourself and show up when it really matters. Roz has helped me in silence more times than I can count, although she likes to take my belongings while doing so and pretend that I don't notice she's wearing my shirt, shorts, and shoes all at the same time. Somehow still, she always manages to lift me up without even realizing it. And from the both of them, I've learned loyalty. That no matter how much we fight, tease, or compete, at the end of the day, we'll always stand by each other. But it hasn't just been my siblings who shaped me. My parents gave me the foundation to be the person I am today. Their sacrifices, their guidance, and their constant belief in me are the roots that hold everything together. My mom is always just a text or call away. She somehow manages to show up for every game, even if that means coming straight from work in her scrubs. She knows what's wrong with me, even when I haven't said a word, and yes, sometimes it feels like she really does have eyes in the back of her head. She is my other half, the woman I'll always want to be, even if I know I'll never be half the person she is. And then there's my dad, the hardest on me, but also my reason. My reason to keep playing the sport I love, my reason to pick up a guitar and sing on the other side of the world, my reason to work hard day after day because he never takes a break, and my reason to love others deeply the way he always has. I've also been shaped by my grandparents on both sides. From them, I've learned hard work, faith, and the importance of tradition. They've reminded me where I come from and pointed me toward where I'm going. Their wisdom has been a quiet, steady compass, keeping me grounded even as I dream big. My mom, who takes me thrifting any chance she gets, which has taught me that in life, the little moments and hidden treasures often end up being the most valuable. My Gumpy, who has always pushed for me to climb every tree I see, and with that always having 3 points of attachment that apply also to my everyday life. Keeping a steady grip on your values, goals, and support system so you don't lose balance along the way. My Nana, who always calls me her hero, which has shown me that the way I live my life has the power to influence the people I love most. And my Granddaddy, who swears he'll always protect me no matter what, which gives me the courage to face whatever comes my way. Each of them has left a mark on me that I'll carry forever. The truth is, my family has taught me lessons no classroom ever could. They've prepared me for life in ways I didn't fully understand until now. And as I step into this next chapter, I know I'll carry those lessons with me. Not just because they've shaped me into who I am today, but because they continue shaping who I'm becoming. And if there's one thing I hope you take from my speech, it's this. Family isn't perfect, but it's powerful. It's the foundation, the compass, and the love that carries us forward. And I know, no matter where life takes me, I'll never walk alone because my family will always walk with me. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm William.
I'm Anna.
I'm Sarah Elizabeth.
I'm Jack.
I'm Logan.
I'm Caroline.
And we're this year's Habitat for Humanity officers. We have a build day coming up September 27th. That is a Saturday morning, but most coaches will let you miss morning practice for Habitat, so make sure to ask. Also, I know that Monday feels like a long time ago, but if you've been thinking about what Ms. Scarce told us, This is a great way to help.
Baylor will provide optional transportation and a free lunch from Honeyseed, and their tater tots are really good. So if you're interested in signing up, you can email Mr. Howick, Miss Lamb, or any of us. Have a great weekend.
Hello, I'm Lake, and I'm one of this year's Walkabout Student Instructors. So I got some announcements. Next Sunday, September 21st, there'll be a short and easy trip to Big Stoddy Creek Gorge, led by Mr. E. That'll be pretty fun. There'll be some swimming and a cookout after the swimming. It'll meet at 11:30 in front of the Probasco Dormitory, and please contact Mr. E if you would like to sign up. Also, there's still a few Folly Beach trip spots open. That's really fun. There'll be surfing, kayaking, hanging out at the beach. So if you want to sign up for that, email Miss Osteen. Thank you.
I'm doing the sports report. We're going to kick it off with soccer, girls soccer. Our girls won over CCS yesterday, 7-0. So let's give it a round for them. They also earned the Smoky Cup title with a win over the number 7 ranked team in the country. Good job. Boys and girls golf both claimed the City Prep title last weekend, so clap it up for them. And then let's give it a big round of applause for our volleyball team after beating GPS. I have a joke for that. Why did the volleyball team go to jail? They got caught spiking. Finally, football plays against Live for Life Academy tonight. So show up, be loud, and bring a bed sheet because it's toga night and we're going to put them to sleep. Thank you.
Thank you again to our 3 amazing senior speakers. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday and a safe and fun weekend ahead of you. And with the help of senior leadership, we will dismiss from the front.